Hi, everyone. I'm really excited today to introduce you to Bethany O'Connor. She is the owner of Bethany O'Connor Coaching. And I'm just going to jump right into it with you, Bethany, and just have us tell us a little bit about your background, yourself, how you got started.
Great. Thanks, Cory. I just want to say thank you so much for having me. I'm really excited to be here chatting with you. Yes, I'm a board certified executive coach, and I help leaders manage their high workload and get a hold of their schedule so they can get their nights and weekends back without the guilt. I primarily focus on people who are working at global organizations, projects in multiple time zones, inboxes heaving from all of the weight. So I just teach people resources and skills they need to set healthier boundaries with work. And
Yeah.
what I offer is both one-on-one and group coaching, as well as workshops. So a couple of different buckets there.
Okay. And we were talking offline earlier that it's
Yeah.
primarily virtual meetings, correct?
Yes,
And that
exactly.
allows you to probably reach a wider audience, I would imagine.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Just right now, just this month, I have clients in Sweden, Tunisia, Honduras, and the United States. So
Oh,
that's like a
wow.
pretty typical month, like about 4 different countries at a time. It keeps me on my toes.
Keeps you,
It's
yeah,
it's
definitely. I would
great.
imagine.
It's great.
Well, when did you decide to start your business and, tell us about your inspiration, your story?
Absolutely. So my business started officially in December 2018, right after I started my coaching certification work. And to get to the origin story, I'll back up just a few years. I before becoming a coach, I worked in international development. And what this field is all about is going into developing countries and offering particular services. So the company I was working for, we were doing HIV prevention and reproductive health services, expanding access. And what that means is going into dangerous place where security is sort of a challenge. And we had an incident where my mentor and colleague passed away in a terrorist attack while she was in the line of duty, which unfortunately it is not the first time that that's happened to someone in my field. And it took a long time to just grieve and process that. And once I did, I just realized I don't think I'm going to do this for 40 more years and potentially put my family through that.
Mhm, mhm.
So I worked with a wonderful career coach who helped me find, okay, how do I funnel my gifts and talents and my desire to serve in a different career that's not going to have as many security risks. So
Yeah,
coaching was the big outcome of
that's
that.
true. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
my
terrific.
dream job.
And I know you reach a wider audience, but can you tell us what you do love about our local community?
Oh, absolutely. I could talk for hours, so I'm going to be very concise. First of all, what I love, I used to live in the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay.
So by comparison, I love so much the amount of open space here, the hikes, the
Mm.
proximity to the mountains. I love that when you meet new people here, their first question is not, what do you do for work? Which is so much the case where I came from.
Yeah,
So I would say the culture, lifestyle, and the beauty.
yeah, that's terrific. I agree with all of that. And I'm sure you could also speak a lot, and you're welcome to, about what you find most rewarding in your work.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So you're challenging me on my ability to be concise. This is good. This is
Take
good.
your time, take your time.
So, what I love is empowering my clients with different ways of seeing themselves. Most people, by the time they come to me, they are very, very burned out. They're overstretched, they're
Mhm.
overworked, they struggle with people pleasing sometimes. So, a lot of what we work on is building their own self-esteem in a way, like their ability to stand on their own 2 feet and say no to this new task. It doesn't mean that they're going to get fired. It doesn't mean that they're worth any less. So I just see my clients as they leave my coaching practice, they hold their heads a little bit higher. They understand their own value. And I'll just read a snippet from one of
Mhm.
my recent
Yeah,
clients. She just sent me the cutest email the other day. I just had to read it. Okay.
yeah, please.
So I honestly feel like you have changed my life. You gave me the tools and resources, cheered me on, and became a friend when times were hard. You gave me so much courage that I lacked in the beginning. I can now say, standing tall and proud, that I will play big and my outcome will be a win. So
Oh, that's so beautiful. I mean, what else is there?
I know
We'll
what
talk
else
about.
is there? People
Oh,
just,
that's
it's such a gift for me only to reflect back to them their genius, their potential. I feel like I have the easiest job in the world, if I'm going to be totally honest, and the best job in the world.
Well, I'm glad that your clients appreciate you. And I'm sure folks listening to you right now might be, thinking, wow, this might be something I'd like to tap into. So thank you for nurturing our community. Do you have a vision for the future of your business that you want to share?
Absolutely. So I started my business doing mostly one-on-one coaching, but I noticed that there are so many common themes in what my one-on-one clients are coming with. Mm-hmm. So my vision for scaling my business in the future is to shift my focus and do more and more group and team coaching. So that it's like busting the silos, basically, instead of all of us struggling with burnout or not healthy boundaries, work-life balance, all that stuff. Get everybody in a room together. How can we support each other? What shifts do we need to make in our team culture to make it okay for people to close their laptop at 5 o'clock and not answer emails on weekends, that kind of thing. So that's where I see my business going, as well as I want to lead corporate retreats offsite. I also have 400 hours of yoga teacher training under my belt. So I envision this sort of holistic mind-body approach for corporate retreats moving forward.
Oh, that's amazing. I have so many thoughts circling through my head right now. I love how you've put so much of this together to create healthier individuals and healthier families and healthier boundaries. Because boy, I know a thing or two about not being able to shut my laptop off.
Not easy these days.
No, it's not. But okay, well, that's terrific. And I think before we start our interview, you'd mentioned you do have a promotion that is ongoing. It's not a special promotion, but you do have an ongoing offer.
Yeah, absolutely. So anybody who is interested in checking out coaching, anybody who might be struggling with burnout, wants some tips on resilience, I offer anyone a 45-minute discovery call is what it's called. So you can sign up for that via my website, BethanyO'Connor.com.
Perfect. And that leads me to kind of wrapping up with social media and with your website and how to find you. So we will, at the end of this interview for our viewers, have a little slide with how to contact you, and folks can choose whichever way is, that you are making available. And then, we'll just see what happens from there.
That sounds good. Thank you so much, Cory. This has been so much fun. I appreciate the opportunity.
It really, really is always a pleasure to meet folks throughout this process, but really thank you for contributing your talents to helping build a healthier world. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening. Bye.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.